Welcome to Wonderland Weekly, hosted by Toronto Ty. Now sit back and have a wonderful week.
Hey everyone, Toronto Ty back here in the park again this week. Checking out everything that's new, checking out the Taste of Greece Festival, talking some of the 2020 editions that we're getting for next year. Yeah, it's going to be a great day here with it being very cloudy. I'm not expecting too long lines. But update on International Street, they have the Haunt Shack up, which is awesome. No new mazes, which is a little sad, but if you check out the Haunt website, which you should be able to find fairly easily, then they're adding, I think, 2 new scare zones, or at the very least, like, more entertainment around the area, which seems really, really great. I really enjoyed that. I just really love that they're going all in on that. I'm looking forward to seeing the gallows and to see what happens with, what is it, Frontier Revenge? Something like that. But yeah, it should be good. Then, over on this side of International Street, mirroring it almost, is a Winterfest sign. So this is the same billboard style sign that they had last year once they announced Yukon Strikers. So interesting to see them reusing it. And they've got, you know, like the sleigh out front, which is a great photo op. And of course this is all to help promote the 2020 Gold Pass sales. Now I do have thoughts, and I don't like the fact that if you buy a Gold Pass for 2020, then you get unlimited visits to Winterfest and Halloween Haunt for this season, simply because, like, that means that basically Gold Pass holders for last year got nothing. Like, yeah, they're able to go this year, and if they don't get a 2020 pass, then they're still able to go this year. But what incentive is there for a Gold Pass holder to renew their Gold Pass for 2020? I don't get that decision, but, you know, Winterfest looks great. I am super excited for it, and of course I am going to show you guys that once it opens. Alright, so I am over here in Splashworks, and I would like to talk about the new for 2020 attraction. I'm not sure what else to call it other than an attraction. I do want to consider it a ride, or slide. I don't know, it's hard to say. Anyway, it's something new for Splashworks, and that is Mountain Bay Cliffs. Now, based on the concept art that they released, based on everything that I'm seeing here, I feel like it's going to be built right into the side of this hill here, which is, you know, it's going to be a good use of space. I know that usually on very busy days, which today is not terribly busy, then there are a lot of people who are using this hill to play out their towels and everything. So they won't be able to do that anymore, but there will be a new attraction here. As to my feelings on the attraction, personally, I love it. I think that it's going to be so much fun. Who hasn't, you know, been watching a movie or TV show or something and wanted to jump off of a cliff? If you're telling me that Wonderland can figure out a way to do, you know, something that is like a safe way to do that, and yeah, that's just going to be incredible. And from everything that I have heard, then they are going to make it look like exactly like Wonder Mountain in terms of like the style of you know, concrete that they use and everything. I feel like it is going to be built into the side of this hill, and yeah, just really, really great. I do want to clarify one thing from my 2020 to 2029 prediction video. I said that, you know, I do feel like this area would be the perfect way to expand Splashworks, which I still feel like is desperately needed. You know, just go over here into the woods. I want to just state, for the record, I don't want them to just bulldoze these trees and flatten everything out and then build slides on top. I want things to be built into the forest, as in, yeah, you're gonna have to take out a lot of trees in order to put in pathways, and more trees for, you know, where the actual slides are going to go, but I don't want you to just remove all the trees. I do think that they can do it in a way where you'll keep a lot of the forest. I mean, just look at King's Dominion. Look at the way that they've been able to build in there, and yeah, that's what I think. I also feel like maybe they'll, you know, move this fence a little further over. Maybe the queue for Mountain Bay Cliffs will be, you know, running a little bit alongside the backside of this hill as we work our way up over here onto the top of the hill, and then basically be jumping down this way. Time will tell. I am super excited for it to come, and yeah, hopefully you guys are too. In the meantime, we have Yukon Striker here. All right, so I just got approached by a lifeguard who just wanted to make sure that I'm not filming the guests, that I'm just focusing on the land and everything, which is good. I am glad that they do that. But yeah, so I do feel like it's going to be pretty much right here. They obviously have to dig down for, you know, a pool, which is going to be probably about like 20 feet deep, which is going to be crazy. And then they have to build onto the hillside here for to build the mountain. I am expecting is going to look absolutely incredible. I'm super excited for it. I think this is a really unique thing. Hopefully that it doesn't take up too much space, because, you know, there's a lot of land here. And I feel like this, again, if you saw my prediction video, is the prime real estate to head back into the forest there for future expansion. So I don't want them to completely shut that off. Anyway, those are my thoughts on Mountain Bay Cliffs. Next up is something for Planet Snoopy. All right, so on to the second new attraction for 2020. It is Beagle Brigade Airfield, which I incorrectly initially tweeted Beagle Air Brigade because I kind of thought that was a better name. And just totally thought that was the name because that's what made the most sense to me at the time. But I have since corrected that tweet. But yes, Beagle Brigade Airfield. And I did get confirmation from Grace Peacock, because I did message her asking, you know, will it be going anywhere, or where it will be going, and if it would be replacing anything. And she did confirm for me that Beagle Brigade Airfield will be replacing the Peanuts Putt-Putt. So this mini golf course that I keep complaining about week after week, and is currently closed for some reason, it's not going to be here next year. So that's honestly really great. However, everything comes with a however with me. I can't imagine that ride is going to take up this entire plot of land. I'm wondering, you know, which corner is it going to go in? Is it going to go over here, over there, around here, right in the center? Hopefully not. You know, I'm really not sure. I'm looking forward to seeing how it fits exactly, but yeah, I am happy to see this mini golf go, formerly City Zoo Golf, and yeah, the new ride looks great. Oddly enough, it looks like a Zamperla Tiger something, but it's weird. Wonderland says that it only has 6 planes, which the Zamperla model has 8. So weird that we would go with a lower capacity version, if that's true. But I'm not 100% on that. Looks like a great ride for kids, and great to see something going to Planet Snoopy after this section of the kids park has not gotten anything since 2010. Before I head out from the Peanuts Putt-Putt, I just wanted to throw out a little suggestion. I would love if they could keep all these signs and just put them up randomly around Planet Snoopy, you know, just as like little decorations, because that is something that Kings Island has that I feel like we could use. And, you know, like, I don't know, just like with peppermint patty, for example, just remove the, like, change out the golf club for a baseball bat or something. I feel like that could be fairly easy to do, and it would be really great to see some additional theming come here to Planet Snoopy. Alright, so as I head out of Planet Snoopy after checking out that new area, or new expansion area, I stand by my statement. I feel like we could get some really great topiaries. I do feel like we are still going to be focusing on theming. My prediction still stands, although I do feel like I need to kind of rework it a little bit to fit in some additional, you know, kids rides in there, because I don't have that many. Yeah, that won't be until next year, because that video took me forever, literally weeks to finish. But yeah, it's overall, I stand by my prediction, and I mean, they did do Planet Snoopy this year, and I was going back and forth between whether they were going to do something in Planet Snoopy or Splashworks. So they did both. I do kind of wish that we got what Michigan's Adventure was getting for this year, which is so weird to say, but Michigan's Adventure is getting what I thought we were getting. Camp Snoopy taking over, you know, a part of their kids' area that was previously undeveloped, or not undeveloped, but just not Snoopy themed. So, you know, that's what I was thinking we would get. But I really like the additions that we're getting. Mountain Bay Cliffs is super unique, and Beagle Brigade Airfield is going to be a great kids ride that I'm sure like the kids will absolutely adore. It's kind of like Peanuts 500, but you're suspended and kind of swing out. So that's great. Love it. Alright, so first stop here on the tasting tour of the Taste of Greece Festival. I am going to be trying the traditional Greek moussaka. I considered going with the chicken gyro, but I get that from Backlot all the time. So interesting kind of setup here. All the different food containers over there, and them getting it ready. They give you a little slip of paper which says what you ordered, and then I'm supposed to give it to whoever will be serving you. It's an interesting way of doing this. Also, you have to be cramped around here. It really looks like this was where the wood-fired pizzas were intended to be. You can see like the wood fire over there that isn't being used, and these which seem to be pizza hot plates. I might be wrong about that, but instead the pizzas are being served from La Cantina. So it's kind of an interesting choice there. Tequila Bar has been taken over by the Uzo Mojito Bar for this week's festival. Really, really cool idea. And La Cantina, they put up the Greek flag over top of the sign, which makes a lot of sense. And then they put up this sign, which has the menu options over top of the existing menu, so that you don't get confused by what they're selling. Yeah, so all that you can get here is either the traditional Greek vegetarian pizza or traditional Greek ground beef pizza. Neither of which is on the dining plan, so that's kind of, you know, frustrating, but as long as you plan around it, you know, you can fit it on one of the tasting card options, and then maybe something that you otherwise would get as part of, you know, on the dining or on the tasting card, then you can just get as your meal option. So yeah, fun, really interesting setup here for Taste of Greece. So I'm over here in the candy shop on International Street, and it's on the north side. They have a few different dessert items here during Taste of Greece specialty events, or specialty event items. So they've got the Greek feta popcorn, the white fudge apple with Greece flag, and the baklava fudge with honey, honey nut, vanilla, and wafer. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I haven't seen the feta popcorn, but these are the apples, and this right here is the baklava. Cool. And then they've also got the Greece flag here. So that's yeah, really really cool to see you know, some specialty dessert items here. I really like that. Just some of the live entertainment here at the Taste of Greece. Really, really good, you know, standard stuff. And because it doesn't draw as much of a crowd, it's more of a background thing, then this stage actually works really well here. So I appreciate that. And of course, you know, all down International Street, you again have the string lights with all the flags on them this week, and they are white and blue. You know, all the tables have blue tablecloths on them, the blue umbrellas, and beige-ish white umbrellas. But yeah, so all that really, really great. And yeah, just overall, it looks like a great event. So over here at one of the tents that we have a bunch of different dessert items, and I go crazy for all the dessert items at all the different festivals. So you have, oh my goodness, I don't remember the names already, baklava, Greek lemon cake, and lukumatas. I'm not the best at pronouncing things, I feel. But yeah, so there's the lemon cake, the lukumatas, and the baklava. So definitely gonna try, you know, at least a couple of those things out, and I will let you guys know how they are. Over here at the entrance to the Grand World Exposition of 1890, we've got another entrance to Taste of Greece. So, oh, my apologies. So we've got the barrels here with the nice sign on them that says Taste of Greece, which is really, really awesome. And the banner, yeah, it feels like all the things that they were kind of working through in the first week have now been resolved. You know, it just touched up. It is kind of weird that the barrels are here. It just kind of clutters this entrance / pathway area. So other than that though, yeah, definitely improved from last week, which is kind of weird because this festival is a returning one, and you would think they would want to have all the bugs worked out of their new location before they did their new festival, Taste of Mexico. Alright, that about does it for this week here at the park. No trivia time this week since none of you got my last question right. But I will definitely do one next week, even if still no one has guessed correctly. But in the meantime, yeah, Haunt is coming up. We have another Taste Festival. I believe next weekend is Taste of Italy. So that should be great to see that. Haunt is coming up, Winterfest. Buy your gold pass if you didn't get a gold pass this year, then buy a gold pass for next year, or a platinum pass if you're planning on going to other parks. But you know, just buying your gold pass for this year means that you can go to both Haunt and Winterfest as many times as you want this year. And although I'm not happy about that, and I feel like a lot of people who bought gold passes for this season will not be happy, because why did they pay for a gold pass for this season if they could have just waited and gotten one this year? Anyway, that does it. I really like the Taste of Greece Festival. Great food. The entertainment was fine. You know, it is what it is. I love this special event treats over in the candy shop, or the sweet shop, whatever it's called. And yeah, just had a great day at the park. My best ride on Cyclone, I think, that I have ever had. Best ride on Shockwave, I think, that I've ever had. So it's been a great day. Of course, got on Yukon Striker. And oh man, it is so much better than Valraven. So much better in so many ways. But yeah, so that'll do it. And until next time, guys, as always, have a good one.
Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like the video, comment with anything you'd like me to cover in the future, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and support me on Patreon so that I can visit more parks and create more wonderful videos.